Hello, strangers. Welcome in. How are you all doing? Tonight, I got a beer to drink. This one is a Cold One's strong beer from GP Brewing. I figured I'd give this a shot. Kind of seemed very unassuming, and it was cheap. So, why not crack it open, pour a glass, and see what we think. Oh, fuck. That's a tough can. All right. So when I did try to do research on this beer, I looked at the company's website and didn't really say much about it. Just had a description on what the aromas and flavors were like, and that it's a lager. I wasn't too sure what kind of beer it was, so I had to search it up, finding out what kind of beer it was. It's a lager, and a nice amber color. Let's go in for aroma. Let's see what it smells like. It smells like a lager, yeah. It smells like a beer. It's a strong malty aroma coming from it. Some toasted grains, a little bit of wheat. I would say there's a little hint of citrus. It smells like a nice lager. Let's go in for a sip. Okay. Okay. Let's go in for another sip. The flavors are very similar to the aromas. You get a nice strong malty flavor up front. You get that toasted grains coming afterwards. You get this yeast coming in after that. A little bit of the yeast flavor. And then with all the flavors kind of combining together, it kind of tastes like toasted bread. Very nice bread flavor. You get very subtle citrus notes going through, especially on the finish. There's like little subtle sweetness, little hints of like caramel. This is what I expect a lager to taste like. This is a Canadian beer brewed in Alberta. And I would say a very, very tasty Canadian beer. There's no bitterness. There's no sour flavors or anything like that. Just a nice malty, toasted grains, a little bit of yeast. So it all kind of comes together like a toasted bread on the finish. Yeah, that is delicious. That is delicious. And it's a strong beer, so it's 7% alcohol by volume. But yeah, literally not much to say about the beer. Don't know what kind of grains were used in making this. I don't know what kind of sugars or flavorings they put into it, but from the description that they said the aromas and flavors were going to be like, it's actually on par with their description. I was actually very impressed with how tasty this beer is, and kind of impressed by the flavors and the aromas. Did not think it was gonna actually match what the company's website was gonna say, but yeah, it is true to what the company says, and it's delicious. If you ever see this, I definitely recommend picking one up, trying it out for yourself. If you enjoy malty, toasted grains, toasted bread flavors in a beer, this is a go-to. I'm definitely glad I picked it up. It was like around $16 for a 15 pack before tax. So cheap beer, and absolutely probably one of the best cheap beers I've had. I'm going to be trying out their other selections. I'm going to have to go buy some more. And so stay tuned. Look out for those upcoming videos. So I'm thinking of trying their Midnight Prairie Alberta Lager and their original cold ones. So stay tuned for that. But just wanted to make a quick little video. Just got home from work. Just wanted to try to relax before I make some food, eat, and then maybe drink another beer before I go to bed. But if you ever seen this around and you thought about trying it, go for it. The can is very unassuming. Nothing, no description on the can. It doesn't even tell you it's a lager. It doesn't tell you the flavor or aromas. It's very unassuming. Kind of has that like retro look to it. Kind of like that modern retro look. So very sleek looking, in my opinion. But I like how unassuming it looks. It just kind of looks like a cheap knockoff of a cola. You know, it doesn't even really look like a beer. And I find the companies that put more time in making the beer instead of advertising on their cans are usually the best beers you'll find. Sometimes they also could be the cheapest. And so don't let that unassuming look fool you or deter you from trying it. Mm. Yeah, well, let's try and make it quick. A nice little beer. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed. And till next time, cheers.